Shout out my son, Reese the director.
Shout out Reese the director.
And shout out to Reese the director.
We down here, we live in the living room with Reese the director.
Alright, let's get it. So tell everybody where you from.
Born and raised, New Haven, Connecticut.
Alright. So how did you get your name?
So, my name came from a few different stages in my life, but it started as Blue. So, Blue was pretty much a metaphor. I compared my brain mass to the ocean, and as deep and as dark as it could get, and we don't know what's really down there yet, feel me? That's how I compare my thoughts. So, Master Blue, then it came Blue Sama, then it became Master Blue Sama, and that just went through as I just started learning more things and applying more things, and now I've reached a state where I'm confident enough to call myself Master Blue Sama.
So how long you been an artist?
I've been an artist. I've been writing music since I was 15. Feel me? My first thing I ever wrote was therapeutic for me. It was a diss track to my older brother.
Tell me more about that. Like, why you had to diss your brother? What was that about?
Alright, so it was like, I was like 15, feel me? I think my mom went out to Hartford and I had like 4 or 5 the bros slide through. Said, yo, we about to have mad fun, come to the crib, da da da. So he came to the crib and he was like, nah, we're not having it. It's not having it, so we gotta fight, da da da. Long story short, they ended up staying the night.
Yeah.
But then that whole thing just like affected me mentally. I'm like, damn. Like, you don't never ever try to like control me, but the one time that I feel like I'm about to have fun, you're gonna try to control that.
Right.
So.
Wrote a diss track.
Yeah.
That's mad funny. You remember the first bar you said in that diss track?
I remember it was to the Hit 'Em Up beat.
Yo, that's all. That's mad funny.
Did that diss track ever make it to the studio?
Oh, nah, only home studio.
Yeah, never made it to the studio.
Yeah.
Did your brother get to hear it?
Nah, only thing
You never heard it?
To be honest, this is the world finding out right now.
Right, that you made a diss track about your brother. Hit him up. To the Hit 'Em Up beat. That's funny.
I'll redo it too.
So what inspired you to make music?
Like I said, it was therapeutic. Like I started with poetry, just being able to articulate the things that I can't say in real time. Just having pondering on it and shit like that, and then releasing a product that, feel me, you can capture your frequency at. So that's another thing. Once I started learning about frequencies and sounds, then I started taking my music to the next level. So like, I always have that lyricist ability because I never stop writing. I might not record as much as I should be recording, but I always constantly write, you know what I'm saying?
So I noticed you had a showcase December 18th. Who's the best in CT? How was it?
It was dope, feel me? Shout out to my guy, BBO Flock. He from New York. He pretty much, we tagged up on that one. He does showcases too.
Okay.
And feel me, he brought New York, and I had Connecticut, and we just met in Bridgeport.
Yeah, that's lit. That's lit. I like that.
Isn't that basically what happened?
Yeah. I respect it, because that's what I'm trying to do. You feel me? Like,
word. Yeah, we could definitely do it, you know what I'm saying, even bigger one, all of us. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That'd be crazy.
We're going to need some concert location for that one. Well, you dropped the album titled Blue Sama, the mixtape, but it should have been an album, September 12th of 2020.
Facts.
How'd you come up with that title? Definitely when I first seen it, I'm like, that's hard. That was fire.
That whole thing is the title?
Yeah, like it's Master Blue Sama, the mixtape, but it should have been an album. Like that was fire to me. The cover art and everything. Like how did that project come together?
So we start with the cover art, feel me? The cover art went through a few stages. It's actually my birth chart. I'm a double Aries.
I'm an Aries too. Well, that's what it is. All right.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Fire Nation.
Right, we hungry. Just hungry. That sign is the best sign in the world. First of all, go ahead.
But yeah, feel me? That's my birth chart in there. So like the lines coordinate. Like I erased a little bit so you can't really tell by looking at it. But that's what the lines point out to. I had Cali Art do the design. And
who's Cali Art?
Cali Art is someone I used to work at when I was working at Planet Fitness.
Oh, okay.
In my earlier days.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a graphic designer.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? And she go crazy on iPad art. So, and she knows like astrology too.
Yeah.
So I was like, is there a way that you can or like incorporate my birth chart into the thing? And then she was like, yeah, she did that. She sent back a version. And then I like, cause I do stuff graphics too.
Right.
But I do computer graphics. So I threw it in Photoshop, then it came out how it came out. The name though, because I always felt like I should be way further than the point that I am.
Right.
So like.
With everything you know.
Yeah. But it just don't always come out that way. So like, it was rushed. And it was only rushed because, I mean, it took a very long time to make that because I had songs even from 2014 up there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I've been messing with good quality. Shout out to my guy, Dre God. Feel me? He mixed the whole thing.
Yeah.
For a long time, but like when it came to the story, it was more about the feels of it all. It wasn't about make this song so it could be hot or do this so people will like it. It was more so just all my feelings and the shit that I went through.
Right.
Now this next one ain't gonna be as emotional. It's gonna be more targeted towards a specific audience. I got an EP that's finna drop. All produced by Freddie Duco.
Yeah.
Shout out A60 and shit. And then I got my real project that's finna drop after that, More Order, More Tune, which should succeed my first project.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So and then in 2021 you dropped a single titled Smile, featuring 5MGK.
Facts.
How'd you come up with that title?
As a part of the words in the song. And feel me, the song is supposed to make you feel good, like the moment you see it. So
right.
Smile.
I get it. So favorite track on that other project, on your project you dropped in 2020.
My favorite project?
Your favorite track on that project.
Oh, alright. My favorite track on that project would be Balance. So there isn't a music video out to Balance yet. I'm still doing music videos, all of them. And I'm gonna redo them too because they just not hitting how they supposed to hit. So when I redo it and I re-drop the music videos, then it's gonna be like the album that it should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What does making it mean to you?
Making it means, for me, I'm not conforming to anyone else's idea of success, and I can move as swiftly as I want. So like, people would be like, I got a deal, I made it, but feel me, you ain't really make it, you started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually understand that. So what's the difference between you and you as an artist?
To be honest, I feel like I died and only the artist remains. So like, I mean that in a way it's like even talking to family doesn't even feel the same no more because I've been so stuck in the grind for such a long time.
Yeah.
It's hard to think backwards or like think how I'm supposed to be, like if you're supposed to be someone's son, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to get stuck in the grind.
So if you had the opportunity to talk to your younger self before you started taking music serious, and with everything you know right now, what would you tell yourself?
Don't stop.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
All right. So if you had the opportunity to record a track with any mainstream artist right now, who would it be? And do you have a title for that track?
No title, but I do want to work with Megan Thee Stallion. Cause I feel like the way she touches the generation, like, and everybody coming she's just mad impactful. So I know that if we made a song together, we can impact stuff.
Yeah. If you had the opportunity to join the label or continue being independent, which one would you choose?
INDEMPT. Nah, I'm definitely independent. Feel me? And that's because I just like to have control over my own stuff. Like, I don't like people telling me what to do.
Right.
And when I seen a label get in and mess up something so great, like multiple times. And people keep falling for it. Like,
I do understand that, but I feel like, because I asked artists this question, and then I started thinking about it. But like, if you're in a part of a label, they got the resources, they got connections with people like Megan Thee Stallion, whoever you want to work with, and then you can take that and learn what you learn from them, and then do what you got to do by yourself. You know. So when I think about it, I personally, I'm not an artist, but I would join a label. You know, I would, for like all this connection that they would help me make. You know, and take everything I'm learning, you know, and do what I got to do by myself. So I don't know, like, how you feel about that?
well, what if they were already watching you? And they just never told you or showed you? You know what I'm saying? And they just saw you do stuff and put people around you. You know what I'm saying? Labels do stuff like that. They do stuff like play with your emotions, and they know how to get a reaction out of somebody. Like, so if you got someone, right, the heart of a culture, and you give them a label, you killed the culture, kind of like you just took the battery out the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now they on a crutch with each other, don't know what to do. Even more emotions, cause feel me. Now what? Like, the labels don't, like, the first thing they'll tell you is like, you don't, like, pick who you need and come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Pack your stuff, let's go. I ain't the pack your stuff, let's go kind of person. Like, I'll go dolo, if anything, before I have a label, because I know what I need. And I know once I see the right people and they see me, energy doesn't lie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You get in the room, you can convince anybody. Like, I would have the type of relationship with a label where it's like, they would look at me like them. I wouldn't be like
a puppet.
Nah, definitely not a puppet.
I mean, that is what most labels want nowadays. They want you to be a walking brand. They don't want to build an artist. So I understand that too. Yeah. You know, people want to be able to, like, we can just sell this guy. This is the perfect figure. Everyone wants to be like him. Girls like him. You know, we don't need to do nothing but just give him money. It's just invest into him. You know? So I don't know, that's why I'm coming up in air about, like, labels. Like, I feel like I understand why people join the labels, because they can give you that bag to do things you can't do by yourself.
Yeah, but then you lose yourself.
Facts. Because most people, they don't even know the moment you get that first bag, that's supposed to be your living money.
Now you're in debt.
Like, and you in debt. So you trying
because
to save.
Because it is a loan. It is a loan. That's how you gotta look
people.
at it though.
But people be trying to save people from the first money to get, or if they don't, they try to save people, they just buy a car or like something big that's like, feel me? Spend like 10% of it, purchase. You be like, it's not a lot because I didn't have this and I still got 90% more, but you could have divvied out that 10% throughout months and curated a whole thing, but they don't want you to do that. You know what I'm saying?
They want you to be always reliant on them,
right?
Dependent on them. They're not gonna tell you how to manage your money. They're gonna say spend that shit.
And if you do devise a plan that upbrings everybody, they're gonna shut it down somehow. Or kill you.
Yeah. And immediately, as soon as you said that, I started thinking about like Biggie and, you know, like how he was trying to come up with Junior Mafia. As soon as you just said that, you know, I'm like, damn, like, that's pretty much what happened. You know, but so what's the hardest part in your opinion with growing a fan base?
Starting in your hometown. You know what I'm saying? They say that, like, most people won't look at you if you can't throw something in the back of your own town. Yeah. But from my experience, they like you more when you leave.
Hell yeah. It just sounds better to the next person. You know, like that's how it always happens. You know, like I've been lit. I've been like I wasn't hearing me. You know, I understand that.
Hitting major cities, just saying you came back from doing something different. You know what I'm saying? But once you realize that, it's hard to realize that at first. Is if you're like me, I didn't really leave Connecticut till I was like 22, and I went to Virginia after that for like a year. Came back to Connecticut, and then I spent a summer in Cali once after that, and 2 months in LA. I mean, ATL.
Okay.
So feel me that, but that.
What was ATL like?
That shit was like taking a sensu bean every day. Like the energy you get from the city is like triple XP. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's in the motion of they've been doing it every single day already. So when you meet someone,
everybody just seems seasoned already.
Yeah, like, and they don't mind giving out no answers. Like, after going out there and coming back, I was like, all secrets out. I don't care. Whatever it is, somebody want to know, I'll tell them. Because in Connecticut, you'll be like, or non-major city, you'll be like, all right, this person know that person. And if they knew what I know, they might not fuck with me no more. Yeah. They might do business with them. So
right, just cut you out the equation.
Exactly. So instead of doing that, they just give out all the juice, and then you give out your juice, and y'all make tea together.
That's why they so. I get it too. Like our Young Thug, all of them, like everybody just putting their next man's on. Like, I'm gonna put my man's on, put my other man's on. You know, it makes sense. But what I do understand, because I was watching Charlamagne the God, like that is still kind of not hip hop. Hip hop is a battle thing. Like I'm not supposed to give you the keys. You're supposed to get it yourself and figure it out. You know, but I do understand like helping your brother, because if I help you, I'll still win at the end of the day. You know, we all gonna eat together. You know, so I don't know. Like it's so hard like to give out, because I meet people all the time like, yo, how do you curate shows and stuff like that? Like, damn, all this struggle and stuff I went through, I just gotta give you the keys. Like, oh, here, this is what you do, and go, and you just watch you elevate, and then you gonna forget about me, of course, because nobody shouts out who put them on. So it's like, damn, how. It's so hard to do that, you know. So I've never been to ATL, and I respect that they do that, because that's the hardest part in this business. Like, you know what I mean? Like down to finding apps, bro. Nobody want to give you the tools. Like how you did that graphic design? Oh, you know, I just did it how I did it. Like, nigga, what app do you use, bro? Like when I tell you I've been through the most, like yo, like that. I mean, down to even making flyers and tickets. Like, yo, what should I use? Oh, just send it to me. I'll do it for you. I'll just pay me. Like, bro, I want to do it myself. Like, you know, so nobody wants to drop a gem and give you the tools. So that is the worst part in this business. Like, nobody want to help the next man. You know,
my mother. That shit sucks.
Yeah. I
don't care though. They ask you something, whatever.
Right. So if you had to choose between what makes you happy and what makes you money, which one would you choose?
Happy. Cause feel me, money is just a distraction. Feel me. Before there was money, there was just trade and value and probably service. You know what I'm saying?
What's it called? Something about bartering.
Yeah. Bartering. It's like now that money exists, and it came from a community of people who didn't have much of anything before. So it's like now we create this thing that you guys all want. You know what I'm saying? So that makes them powerful. Without it, you know what I'm saying, if you go to like, I don't know, somebody's private land that got like 300 acres or whatever, you might not even, money might not be good there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, it's all about the services you can provide, the energy and connection that you make, you know what I'm saying? That's what defines happiness.
Who's your top 5, dead or alive?
Top 5.
In any order too.
Alright, any order. J. Cole gotta be up there. Feel me? I feel like he took me through high school and shit. Who else? Dang, same for Kendrick, even though they same generation. I like Lost Boys. See, it's hard to think about this because I like Young Thug. I like all new artists, to be honest. Young Thug, and I'll probably say Sway Lee.
I never thought nobody would put him on the top 5, but he is really dope. I can't lie.
Word.
He is a dope MC. I can't lie.
He definitely wrote for many people in the industry too.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Name one.
Beyonce.
He wrote for Beyonce? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think on the Lemonade joint.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Sleep, son.
So what's your go-to track? I mean, happy, sad, like your just go-to track. You gonna get in your car right now. What's your go-to track?
I always like spin my songs.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Most people don't say that, but you definitely should play your own music, especially if you get paid for it.
Right.
You might as well like keep your music in rotation. Definitely. My last question: what's gonna make you different?
What's gonna make me different?
Yeah.
From today?
No, just in the like once you make it into the industry, what's gonna make you different?
Like make him stand out.
Where I bet. I feel like I'm gonna have an ability once I reach the industry to a certain plateau. I'm gonna have the ability to even the playing field. So like what I mean by that is like all the looks and stuff that you see on my page, the videos, like I went out and found those people and had them do what I needed to get that look. So the things that labels can provide for you, videos, studio time, like you said it, like you heard it. I can provide the sound and I could definitely provide the looks too. Right. So once there's only a couple more pieces of puzzle I'm missing that I need to connect with other people I haven't connected with. And once I get that, it's gonna be real hard to stop me. Like I'm gonna have it set up where there's artists who's ready on tour going, and then there's artists who are at open mic level, like in the development stage. I want to do like workshops, studio times, and shit like that, where people link together, hit the stew. People that never
engineered before.
No, not even engineered before, but people that never worked together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then.
So your goal is to create a label?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So like, without calling it a label, cause I want it to train itself, and with the people that I see in the city doing their things, you know what I'm saying, it can definitely happen. Like, people can be getting that experience of being in the major city before they hit the major city. So by the time they do, they put off a way better impression, and they just way better as an artist.
Right.
And they be like, oh, they came from the east side, over here, tri-state area. But yeah, man.
Definitely appreciate you, bro, for coming out and just talking some music with me. Would you mind leaving us with a song?
Oh yeah, say that.
Sir, y'all know the vibes and what it do. It's your boy Master Blue, Sama. Please say the Sama. She a bad little dancer with a blue check, and yeah, she let me in for free cause she no blue neck. And I ain't gotta cheat, I let her introduce her. And if she older, I'm a dog with a cool girl. Oh God, I don't wanna lose her. But if it's love or the money, it's the latter. And I'm just kicking cause I learned to make the batter. You gotta slide with me, now ain't talking after. Oh God, you ain't gotta, you feel low. You was the one that I loved. I guess what helped me was the drugs. You wasn't there when I sobered up. To keep it realer than an issue, no. I won't lie, though, I still miss you, yeah. And nowadays it's like amnesia. And she only remember me through the speakers. Oh God, I thought I told you yeah, it's time to get rich. In 2019, told what hustling is. When I left the decade, couple grams on the wrist. Say it ain't a lie, it's enough for your bitch. Remember me yesterday? I'm on your mind, yet again. Oh, you mine, tell your friends all the vibes. Blue check, and yeah, she let me in for free cause she no blue neck. And I ain't gotta cheat, I let her introduce her. And then she older, I'm a dog with the cool girl. Oh God, I don't wanna lose her. But if it's love or the money, it's the latter. And I'm just kicking cause I learned to make the batter. You gotta slide with me, now ain't talking after. Oh God, you ain't gotta, you fell off. You was the one that I loved. I guess what helped me was the drugs. You wasn't there when I sobered up. You really didn't issue, no. but I will also miss you. And nowadays it's like amnesia, and she only remember me through the speakers. Oh God, 2020, yeah, it's time to get rich. In 2019, told what hustling is. When I left the decade, couple grands on the wrist. Saying it ain't a lot, it's enough for your bitch.
Yes, sir. I go by the name of Master Busama. Feel me? Recorded this shit here, Connecticut. Shout out to my guy, Dre God. Feel me on the mix. Shout out to Reese, the director. You know how we do things. 2022, connecting shit together. It's crazy.